So, beautiful evening again. Nice here in the Philippines. Just thought I would drop another few thoughts. This particular one concerning poverty in the Philippines. It's a real thing and a bit of a shocker to me, more than I had realized. So I'll throw in a few clips of a restaurant we were visiting today, kind of an outside temporary restaurant at a local festival that's happening soon in Malai. And we were eating there, so I'll show you a few clips of that restaurant where we were eating. But just to give you a prelude of what happened there, like we were eating our brunch, I guess you could say. Very, very nice there, nice food and everything like that. And then while we're eating, you know, there's people, like a family that comes up, and you know, their hand is there while you're eating, poking through the little rails, you know. Now I don't show that. You're not going to see that in the video because I don't think it's really right to show that. But you will see a guy singing, and that's just another way that some of them are trying to make a few dollars for themselves, which I think that's very, very nice. But to the level where people are always having their hand out is a bit of a shock to me. It's certainly not a complaint, but it's just a big difference that I notice here. And I guess this video is to the foreigner that's visiting here, just to be aware of such things. Like, I wasn't really aware of it to this extent, so I'm just kind of letting you know as well, along with the beauty and the nature and the lovely things that are here and the beautiful people. You may encounter the poverty quite in your face, like you've not quite experienced it before. So, you know, prepare. How are you going to give? When are you going to give? Who are you going to give to? I'm always conflicted with that. So, you know, we try to help out myself and my Filipina together, especially my Filipina. Always try to help whenever we can, especially real needs that we see. But you can't help everybody all the time, especially. So I hope you enjoy this video. At the end of the video, I sit down and ask my Filipina about her views on poverty here. So hang around, get her views on poverty. The Walk and Talk channel right here. Thanks for tuning in today. So we talk a little bit about poverty, and I hope you enjoy a couple of little short scenes of showing you of the area where we were in Malai as well. Just trying to get we should have walked back that way.
You can walk.
But aren't you worried about the car?
Just go here and go to our car.
So this is a festival in Malai. What's it called again, Mahal?
Huh?
The festival. Kamulan Festival. This is kind of like pre-festival. They're actually still setting up a lot of these booths. I'm just kind of walking here to show you. Include some of this. We just ate at the Hardin Cafe. Mahal's cousin has a booth here. Call them booths, but they're all like little huts. It's pretty cool. And this place is going to be packed with people in a few days, apparently. And all this field over here, there will be all kinds of things happening, I think, from what I understand. But this is kind of boots on the ground where we are. If you want to come visit, it's Malai, so the weather is notably cooler. It's warm, it's hot, but it's not like hot, too hot. It's notably cooler. So it's giving you a little feel for what it's like here.
Apple sweet na lang. Lain sa mango. Isa ka mango, isa ka pineapple.
What do you think about poverty in the Philippines? What's your opinion on poverty in the
Poverty
Yeah.
is a problem. Yeah, poverty is a problem because like people who are struggling, it's really, I felt so bad because I'm not saying that we are rich right now, but
No.
we've been that we've been that situation. And always, for me, my own opinion, you can get out from poverty through education. If you have a proper education, you can get out that from poverty.
From
Poverty. Sorry.
Poverty.
From poverty.
From
Yes.
poverty.
But some, as you can see, some people who are begging in the street, I feel so bad because for me, that's their only solution to their poverty. And anyway, we cannot avoid them. We cannot condemn them, something like that. Yeah. Maybe it's just kind of, there is no proper what is that, information. Maybe in their area, education is still not yet well provided. But I don't think so, because anywhere in the Philippines there's a lot of schools here. Yeah, even in the remote area there's a lot of schools there.
Yeah, wherever we're driving, every 2 feet it feels
Yes.
like you're driving
Yes.
down the road. Oh, another crosswalk for another school, another crosswalk for another school, and so on. Just they're everywhere. So it's really,
Yes.
I mean, the schools here are free, aren't they? The public schools.
Yes, public schools are free.
So
And also,
why don't all the kids go to school? Like, what is the problem?
maybe because of their parents, they keep, production. There's a lot of production of babies.
Yeah. So I was just thinking, like, sometimes when we're out and, people, the little kids are always with their hand out trying to get some money, and I'm thinking, shouldn't they be in school? And there's free public school here, so is it just that the parents don't care and they would rather them with their hand out to try to get some free money? Is that what it is? Like, I don't know. I'm just asking you.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. And also, there's no proper information about family planning. That's also one of the problems that cause poverty. Because people we don't have proper knowledge about family planning. They keep, producing baby, making baby. Yes, I think they use that as their pastime. Yeah, and it's really sad because they end up begging in the street.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. We had another situation today. We're at the restaurant, and the whole family, it's an outdoor restaurant where we were, and the whole family was there right next to us at the railing, like a little railing by the side where we're eating, with their hand there. And then when we're finished, they were eating not necessarily our plates, but the food off the plate. Yeah, leftover food from the plates of other people who were there just before us. It's really sad. It just feels like a sad situation. So I just wanted to get your opinion on it. So
yeah, and it's not new to me.
yeah, it's a bit of a shock to me. See, and this is not a complaint. Some people think I'm always complaining, but it's not a complaint. It's just a bit of a shock because I'm not used to seeing it at all, right? And wow, I'm seeing it everywhere, or a lot of places. I shouldn't say everywhere, but I'm seeing it in a lot of places now, and it's kind of a bit of a shock to me.
I think the government need to do more information drive about that, because especially in remote areas, the access of help from the government couldn't reach yet. Yeah, I think they need to do more better about that. Yes, especially for family planning. Like there's if you just know how to go in the clinic in your barangay, there's a lot of free information, free medicine. Yeah, there's a lot of free contraceptives. Yeah, there's a lot there.
Yeah, and I'm always, like, I know I mentioned it on a different video that I made before, but I'm always perplexed at how to give, who to give to, and so on. Like we have given, especially Mahal has given to help many needs already, but you can't give to everybody, and you can't help everybody, and then trying to figure out who to give to and not to give to.
They're earning more than the regular employer here. No, regular employee.
Well, just tell them about the video you were just showing me.
Yes, they're just counting money after the end of the day. Yeah, and there's a lot.
I'll describe it. She was showing me a video. There was a girl laying down, I guess, next to her boyfriend.
Yes, I guess.
On the side of a road somewhere. And she was flipping through the handful of bills she had, like lots and lots and lots of bills that she was just, you know, given by different people, where she had her hand out and she was counting all the bills next to her boyfriend laying on the ground. So, like, you know, in some cases that's what you're doing, right? You're just giving to people so they can have a real easy life just laying around. But in other cases, you're really helping a real need. So, wow, sometimes that's a tough one to figure out, at least for me. Like today, when that situation today, we seen the family, like they looked really poor, but like one of the people in the family was like a really big person, like in a heavy-set person, and I'm thinking, I mean, you're eating a lot. How she became right, like,
obese.
It's bigger than I've ever been, for sure, in my entire life. And like, I understand, I'm not condemning anyone for their size. I'm just saying, like, you've got to be eating a good amount to get that size, right?
Yeah.
So why are you begging it? Is you know what I mean? Like,
sometimes there's just it seems modest or some because there's a lot of incidents also, especially kidnapping with little kids. They use that to beg in the street, and they collect the money afterwards. It's kind of modest. Yeah, that's why a lot of
what do you mean modest? Internet, I don't know what you mean.
A lot of incidents in the internet, news, local news, like national news. There's a lot of kidnapping kids because they kidnap kids and you know, and they try to
like child trafficking.
Change, something like that, and then the kids end up begging on the street. Yes.
Yeah, it's a pretty serious issue.
Yes, it's pretty serious here in the Philippines.
Yeah, so I guess as a foreigner, if you're coming over, just something to kind of keep in mind and prepare your mind for, because I really don't think I was prepared for it as much as I see it. Maybe in the back of my mind somewhere I might have thought, like, you know, there's some poor people and things of that nature, but to the extent that I now see it firsthand, it does seem quite shocking to me. So just kind of a heads up to any foreigner coming over. I guess would this be the same like in the places like where, you know, it's more touristic in tourism, or would that not happen as much there? Do you know?
I don't know. I really don't know that.
Okay, well, that's something you can probably find out, but like we're in just the common areas. We're in the Valencia City area in Mindanao, fairly just normal day-to-day living kind of thing. We see it quite a bit. So anyway, just a note to keep in mind, and we appreciate you watching. Thank you. God bless you.
God bless everyone.
So thank you again for tuning in for today's walk and talk. Sometimes we sit and talk, but in the walk and talk, a lot of the times we're kind of out around doing different things. Just sharing a thought from time to time, my 2 cents from being here in the Philippines for about 7 months at this particular point in time when I'm doing this video. Just letting you know some of the things I come across in case you too are a foreigner coming to the Philippines and thinking about coming. Make you think about some of the things where you're coming to. But overall, just a wonderful place and wonderful people here in the Philippines.